Hi friends, Dellison. Welcome back to AJ's Inspired Life. Welcome back to my messy desk. I swear, it's clean. It is clean. Sometime, someday, I don't know when. Okay, Saturday morning. Let's, midday, right? Football's on, laundry's, we're on like load 2 or 3, I don't know what. Sheets are getting changed, all the good stuff. Husband already went into work and he's already home. And, so yeah, I thought I'd pop down here for a minute, not a minute, but you know what I'm saying, in between a couple things and see what we can get done. Okay. This is the state of affairs today. I thought I'd bring you along and this is the normal routine. Let me, get out my junk journal. Okay. So, I've been showing you more and more of this. A couple of you wanted to know or see or whatever, and I pop random things in here. So here's like a random air freshener. I don't know from when or where, but I mean, let's see, does this do something? I felt like this. No, it doesn't fold up or anything. I mean, let's just put it there. Sure, there's no rhyme or reason. I actually feel like tape might be a good option on this, but we're gonna go with a lot of glue. Whoops. Wow, that's twice. Okay, we'll go with glue and just hope it is happy. I think what I'll do is store my book flat though, and not, I normally store it up and down where like gravity would pull this one way or the other. Oh my goodness, excuse me. I was going to warn you, but I couldn't. Oh my goodness. Okay. I'm going to show you a couple other things I have down here. Now, I did go to the market yesterday and the guy was cracking me up. We were just laughing and I was like, is there any way I could have a sticker? And he's like, absolutely not. And I was like, okay. Like, I knew he was joking, but I didn't know what was coming next. I was like, yeah, okay, no worries. He's like, but you could have many or something like that. And he ripped off these for me. So now we have these. What we'll do with the rest, I do not know. But this little ditty can go, right there. Okay. All right. So that kind of takes care. Oh, now I do have one more thing. So if we're going to talk about random things we put into our journal, now I'm not going to put it in my trash journal because I don't think it's trash. This sucker might need some surgery. I'm not too sure what we're going to do with that. So talking about things we put into our journal, this is, I cut a piece out of my bath soap. It's liquid soap in a tube from Bath and Body, obviously. This was my summer flavor at the beach. It's I have two, but it's one of my favorites. And I save everything I can. And so not only I cut it open like to get all the soap out, because obviously if you just squeeze it, you can't get all the soap out. So I did make a slice in it anyway, just to scoop soap out for a week or two, probably, honestly. Because this is not ever going away. Like, I don't know. I am definitely part of the problem. I am aware of it. I have tried bar soaps. I mean, I have bar soap, in every bathroom, every whatever. I have tried bar shampoos. I've tried bar conditioner. I've tried getting rid of plastics. I'm consciously trying. Sometimes I just need the beach soap. So anyway, these little things I'm going to throw away. This, I'm just curious. It's so thick. It's like, yeah, I'm going to toss it just because. So I'm going to put this into my daily journal just so I can remember. This was the transition. I know I'm a little late, but I wasn't willing to I'm not going to put it back in my cupboard, obviously. And so I think last weekend or this week, whatever, I switched out all the soaps and everything's fall flavored now. And then obviously this is the last one. And so it doesn't really matter, where it goes, but I'll pop it in there for now. Okay. So that's that. We are going to get to the journaling. I wanted to show you what was on my desk. I did do a haul yesterday. I did go thrift shopping yesterday. I'm going to cut while I chat. I did not find hardly anything, and I am okay with it. Like, I don't need to make another journal. And, oh gosh, let's talk about, do I just want one? Maybe I just want one. We'll see. Okay. Yesterday I filmed in the morning, so that video will post first. I'm assuming before this one. And I was telling you guys, Friday, yeah. I was telling you guys what I was going to do last night. So yesterday I was making all this ephemera stuff. So we're going to keep making some more of that today. I think that's what I'd like to work on here. But I did go for a little jaunt to the thrift stores because I was going out that way. And I really didn't find anything that like grabbed me at the first one. I did buy two little things. Anyway, and it's okay. It's okay. So, everything was 25% off. And so I got another bag of buttons. These are all browns and fall, but look at this big one. Oh, I thought for the outside of a journal or just something fun. I don't know. And at this point in the day, I didn't know if I was going to find enough stuff to make a whole journal haul or not, but I definitely did not. So this will just go into my button thing. I did find these cards. Now I hope, yeah. Okay. So they had, they were $1, so 75 cents. They had all of them. Addition, subtraction, division, multiplication, obviously. And so I chose these. I've seen a lot of you use these, in, fun journal cards. So I just thought it was a good set to have. So I found that, which is exciting. So we can use that for all sorts of ephemera and whatnot. And then I found this. Now, it was all taped up. There's no way to know what's in here. And it was $2. So, so I'm not super stoked on this. Like, I obviously can't take it back. One, I hate the plastic. So I'm just like automatically trying to see like, I mean, this is super, super sturdy. It's got to be used for something. Like this is, I already have a glue tray over here. I mean, this has got to hold something. Two, I'm not a big fan of round things because they fit weird in spaces, but trust me when I say that's going to be used. But because this thing, is not. Okay, but this is what's in it. So we will find a way to use it. It's a partial kit. It's a board book kit from Daisy D, as you can see. I think, well, I bet if I gave this enough energy, we could get it apart. And we could probably use this as a journal cover or something. Because we're not here to waste stuff. That's what we're not here to do. You guys, did I tell you what we were at Rue's game last week? And did I tell you that? I can't remember. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. If this is a repeat, just, okay, this is actually kind of fun. I mean, this is, I don't know. See, I'm not willing to let go of it because, it certainly could be a journal cover. Okay, it goes in the journal cover bag. It goes in the junk journal bag to see if we can make something out of it. Now, this is the bottom. It does have this little ring in it. I mean, I'm just trying to see. Again, I hate the shape. It doesn't like necessarily. I mean, you could, hold some washies or something, but I'm not too sure. I guess you could fit two. All right, we're gonna have to give these a try. Now, worst case scenario, I don't even know. Like it'll go in the camper van or something as a dish soap holder or like a bar of soap holder or something. I don't know. This sort of thing drives me nuts. So this is why I have so much, yeah, because I can't. Okay, let's see what we did find. Oh, here's my other stuff from yesterday. Okay, that'll go in the journal. I'll cut something up there. Okay, this is what... Okay, create a board book set that is anything but boring. It includes 2 board books, a case, a die cut accessory sheet, a sticker sheet, 3 ribbons, a flower, and some metal corners. Well, let's see what we have. So this is the book. Now, this alone is probably worth the buck, whatever I paid, right? Maybe it does. And maybe it does have everything. It does have everything in here. Okay. Look at this though. Is this not fun? Tie ribbons on it. You could make, oh yeah, they make like a little hanging thing out of it. And you guys, it like has my initials on it. I don't know. It was speaking to me. Okay. That's a fun box. That's a really fun box. Okay, so here is one flower that they gave you. Now it's obviously multi-layered. You could easily pull this sucker apart and get a lot of flowers if you don't want it super fluffy. Here are the 4 metal corner holders, photo corners. Okay, and then it has, this is the case. These are the 2 board books. Okay, now they are like heavy, heavy chipboard. Look at that. Now, I used to have this exact paper, which is so funny. This is completely like from 1990. I'm not, well, maybe 2003. I'm not too sure, but I love it. What to do with it, I don't know, right? What I'm assuming I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it apart and use it as a front and a back for a journal, right? Because it's not going to hold anything if we do this. There's no room here to hold any paper. It would just completely gator mouth if you stuck anything in here at all. So that was my first thought about how to use this. So if you have another idea, let me know. This is the other one, and it is different. It's actually like in a book, right? So again, but there's no room for expanding this. Like if you stuck any papers in here at all, it would just like, so my thought is to cut it up and, make a journal, add a binding to it. So, I mean, yeah, so that's my thought on those, but heavy, like cardstock. Okay, then we get some stickers. Excuse me. Still not feeling 100%. So some little tags and stuff and some corner and tags, I guess. This one feels different. These are maybe stickers. This is maybe just punch outs. Okay, so not stickers. This is a sticker sheet. These are not. I love these colors. I love, yeah. So, yeah, for $1, whatever, it's probably worth it. But so that's that. And then, of course, it came with its little design sheet of things, they made. Oh, so see here, how'd they do that? That's interesting. Looking for another great project or a treasure box? Oh, you could buy this. This is another project. I was like, wait a second. But that would be interesting, too, to make this. Anyway, yeah, so, a little creativity. So I'm going to actually fold this up and stick it in here because, yeah, kind of cute. Okay, so there's that. Now, what I did yesterday, though, was I bit the bullet and went outside of my comfort zone. Look at Expand Your Horizons. That was me yesterday. Oh, geez. And signed up to go to this craft night where you just go and you can do any craft you want. I didn't know a soul. I'm really sad because I would want to cut that out, but that's going to take away from the moon, and I want the moon and not these people, so we're going to have to work on that. This is my newest issue of ASU Thrive. Game day, go Devils. Let's see. Who are we playing today? You dub. What time? Huh. Well, we'll just cut this out. What was I going to say? Oh, so I went to this thing last night, you guys. And so I'm like, what do I bring? I don't know what to do. So I brought my little slow stitch kit and then I was like, I'm going to bring some scrapbooking stuff because I have all these kits, you guys. I have all these kits that I haven't used. And, I'm like, I can just cut them apart or work on them or make some tags and stuff, whatever. So I pack up this huge bag. The thing's only 3 hours. Okay. It's from 5 to 8. I got there at 6 cause I had to do some stuff here and whatever. Anyway, and that was plenty of time. I was so out of place, you guys. I did not know what I was like. Oh, this is so awkward. It's embarrassing. Not embarrassing at all. I shouldn't say that. They were all like knitting and crocheting. And what I mean by all was there was the owner of the place, and then let's see, two, four. There were six other people there. Besides me, and they all knew each other because they'd been going there. It's the first Friday of every month, and I won't be able to go next month because we'll be gone. And anyway, so I just wanted to go and see what it was about, and like it'd be fun. It'd be fun if all y'all were there, and you know what I'm saying. So anyway, they were like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh, I just brought some scrap kits. They're totally old, you guys. Like." Totally old scrapbook kits just to cut apart and but I could not get into like the flow or anything. I just could not. And then there was one girl there who was not knitting, and she was like a legit artist. Like, and she had bought a new set of pens that were like Copics, and she was like drawing beautiful art. And I was like, oh my gosh, like that's stunning. I'm going to cut this out as like a background or whatever. That's super cool. Apparently we're doing a little bit of a magazine harvest while we just sit here and chat. This is going to be in all over the place. This is going in the bit box. So yeah, I don't know. Okay. Why am I jabbering? I'm going to flip this really fast and then play like a sun devil. Okay. So I'm done reading this. I don't actually need anything. Welcome. Inspiring new ways of thinking. Now I'm done with it, and it will go into recycle. Okay, so why am I telling you this? Because I had a couple more things I bought. So, and I took them with me is why I'm reaching behind me here. Give me one sec. I can't even lift the bag. It's so heavy, you guys. I packed so much stuff. Do you even want to see? I'm not joking. I can't lift it. Hold on. I need two arms. Okay, not even joking. This is what Allison brings for 3 hours. No, 2 hours. I went. Oh my God, you guys. Okay. Ooh. Okay, this is my bag I packed. Yeah, I did have really high expectations of myself. Okay, let me show you what I bought though, is the reason to get the bag out. Because all of this was mine except for what I'm going to show you. And the reason I bought some stuff was because I had not yet decided I wasn't going to do a journal haul, if that makes sense. Like, I didn't know what I was going to find, and so I couldn't. Anyway, I went to the thrift stores is what I'm trying to say. Let's see. We're going to do fodder here in a minute, I think, if we have time. And I thought, worst case scenario, I'll just make some coins or scrappy circles. Again, I'm not too sure if they're coins. If I don't use them as currency, I don't even know. I don't know the rules. Okay. So I went to Goodwill and I bought like the oldest set of paper possible, but I'm going to make like a journal out of it. So I bought this whole pack of K & Company really old paper, you guys. This, I'm not kidding. And I probably have some still left over. Like so old, but it was $2. So I bought that and I thought it would just be fun to play with. And again, I didn't know what I was doing. Anyway. All right, here's a bag of stuff I worked on. I did cut up some cardstock. I cut up a lot of cardstock actually. So I bought that. Let's see. I already had this. Is that what I had? Yeah. Okay, look at this cool thing I found. Now this I took a picture of, and I was going to just take a picture of it to make it out of paper. But then I thought they're kind of fun and they're made out of material, and it has the actual patterns in here. and it was $2. So I paid $2 for this, but it's 2 different holders for gift cards. I don't know. I just thought it's probably a waste of $2. I could have made it without it. I understand that, but I was, again, shopping. Okay. I'm trying to think what else I found at the thrift store. Okay, I found this pack of paper. I found this whole thing. This was all taped together, and I don't... Oh, do you hear it sticking to the other thing in my bag here? Oh my goodness. It's so taped together that it's glued to this other package. Okay, so it had this random set of like cards and stationery, easy card making. So it looks like you just fold this in half and then it said it has the envelopes. I don't feel envelopes in here, so it may not have come with that. I got this random stack of paper, but again, it was all packed together in a piece of tape. Like you couldn't really see what was in it. We can open this. I can tell you already, I'm going to dye these. In fact, I'll probably go upstairs and do that when we're done. Or I should, when I turn off the camera, I'll go do that so they can sit in the coffee for a bit. And I'm going to show you the last pack I dyed. Yeah, because this is, although that one's really pretty. Pretty summery though, pretty summery. So this bright green, like I'm going to dye these. I don't know about that yellow polka dot though. There's a plain yellow. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Yes. This is going to look stunning in some coffee. Okay. So look at that. Yeah. It's all getting dyed at this point. Look at, oh, pretty, pretty, but super bright. I'm never going to use it. That's actually a very pretty color. Pretty. This one is the one that I'm like, oh, maybe we'll save it just for summer. I'm not too sure, but let me show you what I'm thinking of, because I did the same thing, which I happened to pack last night because I'm going to make a journal out of it. I got nothing done last night. I was just so like, anyway, this is a stack I dyed a long time ago that you guys have seen. This was a pad that I had left over. It was very spring colors. And, some of it ripped or whatever, but, I would never use this. And I absolutely love it with the dye on it. So, I'm going to do the same to this pack. This pack needs to rest for a little bit. I was, again, going to do something with it. Let's see. So, and I had, okay, so this was the other set that I got in this pack. It was 2 sets, I'm sorry. And I put them together last night because I didn't need it. So one is this jewel tone, which I'll never use. Yeah. But one was this. Look at this find. It's beautiful. Every single piece is beautiful. Look at that hippy dippy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And a beautiful piece of heavy cardstock. So there's what? 6 pieces there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, so 6 pieces there. And then this one we will now be making a journal out of because, yeah. I actually like that one. I know it's crazy pink. I know. They're not bad. That one's gorgeous. I just would never pull it. You know what I mean? I don't know. So anyway, we'll use it up, but kind of fun. So that I got at the thrift store because, yeah, so I guess we did get enough to make a journal. Obviously, I got all this. What I did not get... Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. This is what I was going to show you. Okay, these are my 2 favorite finds. Okay. Actually, I got a good haul. Actually, I got more than I thought. I spent like nothing, but... okay, I have to put this ginormous bag down. It's cutting off the circulation in my leg with my bad shoulder. Okay, good times, Allison. Okay, this is what I walked into the thing and was like, I can work on this. This is an easy thing to work on. But it wasn't. But look at these beautiful card sets. So first of all, I got this journal for $1. It's genuine bonded leather, and it I didn't see this. Look at that. Oh, that's so stinking cute. I started making a list because for the next time. Oh, and I bought one more thing. You guys, I actually did have a haul. Okay, now I don't know what I'm going to title this. Okay, this is how it was. Okay, this is how it was already at the thrift store. So I was like, no problem. This is nice paper. It's a good size. It's sewn in. This is a great find for $1. I mean, just it's nice, but it's neutral enough. It is lined, but fine, cool, whatever. So I grabbed this thinking I will definitely use this as an outside, maybe even for November. Look at that brown. Oh, yes, it's beautiful. And then this can all be like journal spaces in a journal or whatever. But then I found these. Now, these are not my jam at all. However, look at the little box it comes in. And I already threw away the book. Okay, I thought they were like a set of tarot cards or something, and they kind of are. But I already threw out the book. So that idea is over. But look at these pretty cards. Are these not gorgeous? Oh, so pretty. So my idea was I was going to spend the craft time lining them. I did bring an ink pad, and I was just, doing that because I didn't have my fancy, tool here. So I thought, I'll just spend my time lining cards. I mean, this is like a fun little project in front of me. It takes no space, and I'll just do this. Unfortunately, that didn't work out so well. These cards are like super, super glossy. I mean, and I didn't have anything to sand them with. This sweet little lady gave me a nail file like out of her purse. Like a little emery board. And she's like, will this work? I was like, oh my God, you're the sweetest thing ever. So if that was you, thank you. I doubt any of you were there last night. I'm sure. Anyway, yeah. So I'm actually excited about this. I am going to back these so these can go out in my Happy Mail, right? These can go, and then obviously as a tuck in a journal or whatever. But aren't they, I mean, they're gorgeous artwork. They're really pretty. And then the back is just this like whatever. And so I thought that's an easy project. I'm just going to back them all. But they all need to be filed down, like with some sandpaper or I don't even have one over here. Where's my big emery thing? But like a nail buffer thing that would sand it because it's so high gloss. So that I'm actually excited about. Like this, yeah, you guys, we could make a journal. We could make a journal. Although I'm not, I don't know. Maybe we'll make a journal. Let me know. This is so sweet. I love journals with people's writing in it. Sweet little thing. Something to think about. Okay, so this is, I guess I did do a haul. Who knew? Oh, and I started a project, which they were like, why are you doing that? And I was like, I don't have an answer for you. They're like, literally, you guys, when people don't know what you're doing, I was like, I don't know. I don't know why I'm doing this. Okay, here's a messed up bag of one of those packages that I threw some stuff in. I did take the time to cut up some of my cardstock that was in there, in some of those packages into usable cards and tag sizes. Okay, so, and I guess we'll get this stuff out since it doesn't go in this horrible bag. Eek, yeah, I'm really sorry. Don't listen. Just close your ears for 1 second. Okay, trash. Definitely trash. Now it'll just do this in my trash. This is the little bag that the cards come with. Like you could put them in a little bag. So cute. I actually pulled a couple things and I just put, like this was on a strip of paper. It says hello today. I was just going to pop that in my journal from last night as a reminder, that I went Shoot. Okay, let me get out my other thing. I did do, hold on. Okay. Let's see. Let me stand up for 1 second. Okay. So I started ripping up the packaging from one of the papers I had brought. Not that that was new yesterday, and I was cutting apart the card sheets, and then this was the cover sheet to show you the samples of paper, much like this. Okay. And so I started ripping it apart and gluing it on this card because I brought a set of cards to play with, just plain cards. And so I thought that would be a fun card. But they were like, "Why? What are you making now?" Like I'm ripping paper to put on paper. Yeah, that's what I do. So anyway, so I thought that was fun because I found this empty set of white cards and envelopes in my stash, of course. So that was that. And then, okay, now I can sit back down and have this on my lap, or maybe I'll show it to you. In this box, I have many, they're not page kits. Paper kits? I don't even know. Why I keep them in here, I don't know. In terms of why they're separated this way, I don't necessarily know. See, all of this was in a page kit box. And so I will go through this and separate it. I'll put the ribbons with the ribbons, the eyelets with the eyelets, that sort of thing. And after we make a couple tags, right? Same thing with this trim. So I'm going to make some and just, I think, fiddle down here. I think I'll probably put it on voiceover. I mean, I'll probably turn it off and then bring it back. This was a card set, a big sheet that I cut up to make some tags. I thought these were fun. So we'll use those. Excuse me. And then I found a sheet of Halloween postcard ones. Look how stinking cute. So I'm so glad that I pulled this kit last night. My old kits that I never go through. Because even if we don't use them, I will now put this into my Halloween pile. You know what I mean? Because again, that's where I would look for it. I'm not going to look for it in this box, obviously. I've had it forever. So, can I get this in frame for you guys? Let's see what you see. Yeah, maybe. All right. So, this is, like I said, I have a bunch of paper kits in here. I guess they're page kits. I don't even know. With cut apart matching stationery, right? So I took some time last night to make some decisions and cut apart some of the sheets. Now, these are obviously separate journal cards. I mean, they came in a giant strip, right? Well, these aren't the same paper, but you understand what I'm saying. They come in a sheet like this, 12 by 12, okay? I cut it apart and then I decided, like, for these three, I want them together. And I just scored it. So I can put this, in a journal and leave it. I can also still cut them apart if I want. Okay. So I think what I'm going to do is go through here, the stuff that I guess, like, I'm not using it in this box, obviously. So I think I'm going to go through here, take the things that I did cut apart last night, and I guess put them in my stash on my desk. I don't know. So again, this was another one that I left, like, connected and scored so it will fold. Again, completely cut apartable. Now these are double-sided, right? And so you're going to lose one whole side of it, obviously, if you do this. I don't know. They're obviously for my Project Life pages, which I am not making right now, so I might as well cut them up and use them in my journal, right? Okay, so I did spend some time going through and cutting last night. I guess I'll get all of these out. I cut apart a bunch of, why is that one so ginormous? 4x6 ones. Okay, out of different. So I think we'll get these all out and put them in the stash to be used. They're kind of nice because, some of these are kind of blank or give you at least a place to journal as opposed to completely decorated. So, okay, the funny thing is, you guys, I swear this morning, this is not the one. Okay, this morning I was watching Lisa at Life with Lisa. Look at that funny quote of the day. Oh, she, oh my God, I'm dying. Okay, she did a flip through of her 2013 journal, and it had some of these cards in it, you guys, some of this like scrapbook, whatever, like, and I was like, I literally just found those in an old, yeah. So I did the same thing here. They will probably end up getting cut apart, but at least I have an option at this point, right? So, but I was dying because yes, this is how old this stuff is, you guys, and it's obviously not getting used. So I'm going to use it. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to make some journals. I don't know. I can't use all of this just in a daily journal. I'm going to have to do something else with it. So that is consciously on my mind at this point. Yeah, I thought this was sweet. It says circle all that apply, and it was all these words. I just thought, yeah, I think it's interesting. And I thought some of them were interesting, right? It has words like happy, obviously. It also has sympathetic and fearful and discouraged and clever. Like I really, that kind of stuck out. You are simply perfect. Yeah. And then this is obviously, it could be 3 strips, but I also just left it intact, right? Because in my journal, I could put obviously the month and then circle the date and then write your little journal in here and use the strip that way. If not, we'll cut it up. But again, at least we have the option. I love this sheet. I'm probably going to leave it intact in case I ever do another 12 by 12 scrapbook page. Ironically enough, okay, this one is similar to what this one was. The other half of the sheet was this, right? Does that make sense? It had a giant journaling box here that I cut apart and made it into 2 pockets, and I don't know where the middle is. It said something or did something, but so there's another way to use this. If I don't use this, I just love this, and I thought it was interesting because one of my favorite things I did in 2016. I don't have a completed year of scrapbooking for many, 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 many years. I have bits and pieces of pages from years, but I don't have a completed one since the kids were little. In 2016, I did Project Life, literally did Project Life every week. And I completed the whole year, and I absolutely love it. It was the first intro really into this sort of journaling, like keeping daily memories and keeping a picture that I wouldn't normally scrapbook, if you will, but it was okay because it was just a picture of your day or of your week, like the dog. You know what I mean? It wasn't like it needed a whole layout. But one of my favorite days is A Day in Your Life by Ali Edwards and Project Life and all that. And I just loved it. And yeah, you just set your alarm, that's how I did it anyway. Lots of people do it differently, but you just set your alarm every hour, whatever it was. And you take a picture of what you're doing, or you take highlights throughout the entire day. But like, it's supposed to be hourly. Like you wake up, you take a picture of your alarm clock or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Your slippers, whatever you eat. I mean, and I just thought it was so much fun. And I remember that day very distinctly, like taking a picture, like Rue and I were in the car. We ate dinner in the car. I remember that because I took a picture and documented it because that was our life at that moment, because we were driving to soccer and she had, whatever, an 8 o'clock practice, whatever it was. And then, yeah, so you take a picture like when you wake up and you document the time, and then you take a picture when you go to bed. And I mean, I just remember it. I remember like a picture of Buddy in the back seat. I remember a picture with my husband because he, like, I would take Rue, I would drop off the boy to his practice and then with food or whatever. And then I would take Rue to her practice and eat and have the dog. And then my husband would come from work, pick up the dog, go pick up the boy, go home. You know what I mean? And it's that constant moving. And those days go by like that. And I am so glad. I have multiple days, but that day in particular, like I have very distinct memories of it because I documented it. Okay. This is the other stuff in this box. Oh, here's some more cards I cut out. I guess I'm going to leave this one in here because I'm not going to cut it up right now. Look at this. Look at this. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these same stickers. Because I probably got them at the expo for like 10 cents each or something. And I love them. I love them. Do I need 5 of them? Absolutely not. So I did post on my channel. I'm going to make a separate post after this, a separate little video. I am available, and I found a space to host a little get together at the end of this month. And I only know like maybe one person that can come. So if you're in Washington and you're watching this, I will, like I said, I'll make another little video, but it'd be so fun to craft together and hang out. So I'm saying that because I might bring stuff like this to share. I know when I do host a get together, we will have a share table. And I think it's a great idea. I loved it when I go to other things. I'm just trying to see. I think that's the last thing I cut apart. So see, these are the cards. These are the card. You all know. These are the card sheets. And I was just cutting these apart to, you know, use up the time. Look at that. Okay. But this is in my scrapbook closet, and I never... like, do I take this out and put it with my letters now, or do I leave it in here because it's kind of a kit? I think I take it out and leave it with my letters because I'm not using these kits. And am I going to, I mean, I'm not going to do it this second, but I mean, holy guacamole. Look at that beautiful thing. That's basic gray. That's one of my favorite companies. Is that not stunning? That's stunning. Yeah, so I guess my hope is that we'll make a journal out of all this. Here's some Disney stuff. Well, in my mind, it says Disney. It may not in yours, but yeah. So anyway, that's what I took last night when I went to my first little crafting get together, and there was no paper friends there, and I felt a little, I mean, it wasn't awkward. I just was like, I don't know. And my husband's like, did you have fun? Did you make friends? I was like, no. I did not. I did not make any friends. I said I could have just stayed home, like, and scrapbooked here. Obviously, I wouldn't have had to unpack all this crap. I don't know. I don't know. What's your take on it? My take is we need to create a get-together, which I'm trying to do. So let's get together, folks. Yeah, so I'll make a separate post about that. This is stunning. I'm going to leave it on top so I remember I have it, and then we can create with it. So how about that? All righty. That's like not all my page kits I brought. I brought many, 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 many more, but that's not of any interest at this point in my day. All right, here we go. So I think what I'll do is turn off the camera, clean this up a little bit, and then we'll come back and work on some ephemera and see if we can make any bits for the journal. I think that's probably the best thing to do because cleaning this off right now seems like a nightmare. Is that not the most amazing stamp you've ever seen? I mean, besides my favorite stamp, or punch for Halloween. Isn't that amazing? Probably can't see it that well on that silly. Oh my gosh. I love it. Love it. So, why don't I do that? I'm going to clean up my desk just a tad, and then I'll come back and we'll do some creating and documenting in the journal. So that's it, you guys. Welcome, literally, welcome to my messy desk. Does your brain work like this? Like look at me. I'm all over the place, and I'm just trying to, I brought like 12 things to work on last night, and I worked on like 2. I cut apart some cards and I glued some paper. Whoops. That one wasn't glued on. Don't panic. It's okay. But I am happy with my haul items. Actually, I did haul more than I thought. And And I'm super happy with the little deck of other flower cards, which I can't even find right now. So I will work on kind of sanding those down and working on some of those with you as well. So, all right, you guys have a, have a great day. I hope you're doing creating, and I hope your desk is not like this. I don't know. I'm working on it. All right. Take care, and I hope you find something today that inspires you. Bye.